On to Ethiopia now. The political turmoil and civil unrest continues to persist in the Tigray region. With bombing and skirmishes still continuing in many parts of the conflicted area, the highly devastating conflict is far from over. Ethiopian federal forces on Saturday claimed that they have captured and killed some of the commanders of the Tigrayan forces, while Tigray's fugitive local leader said civilians were protesting against looting by occupying soldiers. A video footage on Friday showed an Ethiopian military commander holding up what he said was the identification of the Tigray People's Liberation Front leader. In an interview with the state broadcaster, the Ethiopian commander claimed that the defense forces 10 kilometers away from the hideout of the Tigrayan leaders, a large armory stacked with ammunition reportedly belonging to the TPLF was also captured on Saturday. However, neither side gave proof of their claims. This is to tell the viewers that the entire Tigray region is currently witnessing an information blackout with no internet or phone network. Communications have been down and access has severely been restricted for both media and also aid workers. On the other hand, Sudan is currently facing a massive influx of Ethiopian refugees, and over 42,000 Ethiopians have already fled the region and have taken shelter in the neighboring country. The UMM Rakouba camp now shelters over 10,000 refugees. However, with lack of water and other necessities, refugees in the camp are struggling to survive. Many of the refugees have also refused to go to the Sudanese camp as they wait to be reunited with their loved ones.
This is a reception center, and it is not far from the border. From here, it is not safe. This is the government says that you must go to UMM Rakouba. But this refugees say we have some problem from there is some people not coming, like sister, brothers and son.
Last week, Ethiopian Prime Minister declared victory over Tigray forces when the National Defense Force took control of the regional capital, Mekele. However, the TPLF leaders have continuously denied PM Abiy's claim of victory in the region. And earlier we spoke to Samuel Getachew, who is a journalist with the newspaper The Reporter. Listen into how grave the situation is on ground.
Well, we did see the image of an army officer holding the ID. The ID happens to be, it's an election ID. As you know, the Tigray region had an election in September that the government rejected, which the TPLF claimed to have won by 100%. So they were holding an ID from the election time, in which they went to one of the houses of the spokesperson of the TPLF, Getachew Reda. They searched his house, and that's what they produced. But the side of the TPLF denies, and many of the leadership have escaped from the Mekele. That's according to the TPLF. So the accusation and claim and counterclaim goes on, but we've only been able to verify there's only one senior officer of the TPLF that's in the custody of the government. It's continuing. It has slowed down. There's also an accusation that the refugees are being blocked by troops belonging to either actors. But they're at 50,000 now. These are official numbers from the UN, but there are also undocumented refugees that have headed to the Sudan. So according to the UN, they expect this to go up to 200,000. And even the Sudan is appealing to donors to help them. And the UN has little resources to give them the resources they need, to give them the umbrella protection that they need. So again, the UN is also appealing to international donors, but Ethiopia is promising to open humanitarian corridors to help them.